Hello, my little angels. Hope you're all having loads of fun this long weekend. God knows I am. I mean, let's face it, there's literally nothing to celebrate. Those of you telling me Happy Easter, have you seen what those chocolate eggs are going for? The only eggs I'll be eating this weekend are in my omelet. No, but seriously, what is happening? ¿Qué pasa? We just found out that inflation in March was 4.7%. 4.7! Bringing the total inflation of the last 12 months to 54.7%. That means if a chocolate Easter egg cost you 100 pesos a year ago, it now costs 150 pesos. Do you need that translated into dollars? Sure! If a chocolate Easter egg cost you $100 a year ago, it now costs you $150. Not technically converting, but I wanted to use the $100 for shock effect. Trust me, it works. It really does work. I'm sweating right now. My heart rate has increased. I'm about to faint. I'm already feeling nervous and I'm scared. Anyway, according to economists, Argentina's 2019 is going to end with close to 40% inflation, which makes me want to die. Because this is like the monster that keeps coming back to life after the director has assured you that now it is dead. It's not dead. It's definitely not dead. There's going to be like 12 sequels. We're going to do a prequel. We're going to do a trequel. Honestly, I've lost count of how many times I've been told that this year things are going to get better. It doesn't get better. Hashtag it doesn't get better. That should just be the spoiler alert for everyone. That should have been in our Christmas gifts from Santa or our Hanukkah presents from the Hanukkah queen. I don't know. She's a queen in my hand. I'm done with machismo. Well, they're not better. It's just an endless cycle of doom and gloom. So thanks for that, politicians. This Shanky is upset. Anyway, President Macri said on Monday that this would be peak inflation. Not sure what the hell that means, though. I don't know if it means it's peaked and it's now going down, or it's just one of the many peaks we will see every single year. All the metaphors. It's like mountains, we've got roller coasters, we've got storms. We need a glossary and we need an infographic to explain what the F is going on. I don't think they know though, so. Speaking of the Cambiemos coalition, I'm afraid I don't have great news, since the Paso primaries in Entre Rios last Sunday suggested that the incumbent Peronist candidate, Governor Gustavo Bordet, will defeat the Cambiemos candidate in June's gubernatorial elections by close to 30 points. 13 going on 30. 30 and flirty. 30 and victorious. This is the 6th election in which the Cambiemos candidate is performing poorly, meaning the coalition is officially in trouble. Even with all these problems, the government insists that the worst has passed and there should be some relative calm for the rest of the year until the elections. I really would like to know what they're smoking. I would love to know. Please just have your people call my people, send me a little sample, I'll give it a whirl, we'll happily promote it here. I mean, God knows we could all use it, right? This is why President Macri announced on Wednesday a series of economic measures that in theory should help all of us survive until October, when we decide who will be at the helm for the next 4 years. Is this even a joke? It's like, I'm going to make your life temporarily not miserable until you have to vote for me to keep being miserable. I give up. I give up. In other news, Avenida Corrientes, aka the Broadway of South America, just had a facelift and it's looking super pretty and lit up and makes you want to break into song. However, the excitement was quick to die off this week after the first controversy appeared, and it's one surrounding garbage containers. Trash-tastic. Derelict. Love it. As it turns out, people in the area who have to empty their trash into the containers will need a magnetic card to open them. This is not only super annoying if you want to just throw your trash away, it's also been criticized by many because people such as the cartoneros or others looking for food will not be able to open them. So yeah, just let that sink in a little bit. Fortunately, we're done with the depressing news because we're moving on to events. Because hey, if you're not getting drunk, how are we going to survive this? We're in this together, guys. Come on, every week we stand here, we embrace virtually, and all we want is just to get to this part of the video. First, cancel your plans for tonight because it's time for the theatre. The theatre. Joaquin Furriel leads the cast of this amazing rendition of Hamlet at the Complejo Teatral de Buenos Aires at 8 p.m. tonight, also on Saturday and Sunday. Trust me, this is your chance to feel smart, and you can post something about it on Instagram so your friends will think you're cultured and worldly. See? I think of everything. You can thank me later. It's free advice. If Shakespeare isn't your thing, then head over to the Auditorio Craft this Saturday at 9:30 p.m. to listen to the music of the amazing, the spectacular, the hypnotic Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds on holophonic speakers, apparently. Cool. That's right, this is a sensorial experience you will not want to miss. And get this, it takes place completely in the dark, so grab a friend and get ready to be blown away. But also be safe, find a buddy, and don't touch people's bodies without their consent. So that's it, guys. Those are the two options you get for this weekend. And of course, if you do celebrate Easter, Happy Easter. And if you celebrate Passover, Happy Passover. And if you've got a chocolate egg lying around, call me. I'm actually so tired of just talking about inflation and how it's out of control. But then if I don't, people yell at me because I don't talk about the important stuff. It's like a catch-22, guys. It's a real struggle. So can we just call this video events and leave the headlines to someone else? It's so depressing I might not make it till October. I mean, every time I turn the TV on or go on Twitter, it's some economic disaster and I just can't handle it. Should have chosen Uruguay.